Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. MLB The Show brings you Game 1. And next, the cleanup hitter, Taylor Trammell.
Taylor Trammell.
This one is labeled. That's back.
Hit me a three, hit me a three.
Makes the grab on a leaping play at the wall. Batter had thoughts of jogging around the bases after it left the bat, but the left fielder. One gone, runner at first. Bob Banks getting ready to hit.
Hey, drive him in. I need you right here.
In the air to center. Going back pretty deep. Hauls it in for the out. One down. Christian Vasquez, the next to hit. And this one lifted to left. It falls in. That's a base hit. Now the left fielder, Bob Banks. And that one fouled off. Oklahoma City trying to break this game open. Bottom half of the second inning.
No one better. Clutch up right now.
Hit on the ground. Might be two. To second. There's one. Over to first. Safe. Now at the dish,
Now
Bob Banks.
left fielder, Bob Banks.
In the air, out towards right center. Labrada gets under it. And that'll do it. Nobody on with one out. Digging in for the Comets, Bob Banks. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. Leaves the yard to right. A solo shot, and they add on. It's 6-0. It's often so difficult to get the bat to a hard fastball in that location, and even harder to hit with power. What a job right there. Now, flush to right center, way back there. Forget it. This one is gone. He came with that big heater, but nice job at the plate to recognize it and put a good swing on it. He made good contact and let the velocity on the fastball work for him to drive it out. Hard hit to right center. Should be trouble for the defense. He makes the turn and digs for second base. No time wasted here. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Victor Labrada, 1 for 3. Line drive for a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Throw off line, runner scores. And it's now 10-2. 2 away and a runner at first. Digging in for the Rainiers, Ryan Bliss. Now here's the 0-2. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. And we take a final look at the numbers from this game, a lopsided affair. So 2 down. Bob Banks digs in now. Fantastic speed and serious power at the dish. This is a tantalizing set of tools right here. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. You think of those great players who fused power and speed over the years, from names like Mays and Aaron to more recent examples like Soriano and Trout. There's quite a lineage there, and he's got a skill set that reminds you of him. Pulls it down. Nobody on with one out. Now the left fielder, Preston Almquist. Swing and a drive. Dive in, makes the grab. That's an absolute gut punch for the hitter. That one looked for sure like it was going to fall in. Great defense. One out and runners at first and second. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Bob Banks.
Bob Banks.
Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Liner to left. Tracks it down for the out.
The right fielder, number 3.
Man on at first. Here's the left fielder, Bob Banks. He's already homered in this ballgame. And that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now batting.
And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. Digging in for the Comets, Bob Banks. And his 3-run homer back in the 3rd inning was a significant moment for them in this game. Big-time swing. Runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Willie Villanueva. Liner, base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Runners at the corners now, nobody out. So digging in, Ryan Bliss. Line drive, short hop to third. Ball game, and they have done it. They're the champions of the Pacific Coast League. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this... So 2 down. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Bob Banks. And he's got a remarkable combination of power and speed. Great wheels on the bases and in the field, and the pop to put one over the wall. Really fun to watch. This one is labeled. It's pretty far back. Out of here. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And that's how they take the lead. It's 1-0. That's a great power-on-power matchup there. Some serious... Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Line to left, and it gets down for a base hit. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Comets batting. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And that's a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. Around second now, going for third. The relay in there safely. For most hitters, that's a double, but he has exceptional speed, and he's always looking to take the extra base. Terrific hustle and execution for the triple. Well struck, out to left. It bangs off the wall. Around first and heading for second. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. That pitch was absolutely smoked, but he put a little too much topspin on it to get it out of the yard. Now the left fielder, Bob Banks. And hold on to your seats, everybody, because he digs in here with a chance at launching his 3rd homer of the ball game. Not a feat you'll get to witness every day. Belted to right, and that one's out of here. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. A 2-run blast, and they boost their lead. It's 8-1. What a show he has put on at the plate in this ballgame. 3 homer games like this. Oh, and now it's hammered to right. Forget it. It is long gone. I hope all the fans in attendance for this one appreciate what a special achievement this is. 4 homer games are incredibly rare at any level. This is the type of performance that can really boost a swing, ground ball out to short. Fires it into second. Ball game, and let the celebration commence because they are AAA national champions. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Great effort at the plate. So digging in,
That is
Bob
third. The left
Banks.
fielder, Bob Banks.
That one is absolutely pummeled.
Get up, Ball.
Snags it on the warning track. And he was all over that heater. A grain or two lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. That's gotta feel good. And now they're out
Now batting,
front.
the left
It's
fielder, Bob
3-0.
Banks.
No outs, runner at first. Digging in for the Comets, Bob Banks.
Hey, way to drive.
And there's a hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, the
Bottom half of inning number 5, and the Rainiers batting. Line drive. Fair ball. Smooth swing on
Now
that
batting,
pitch. He connected
left fielder,
out front
Bob
and rattled it
Banks.
into the outfield. That's the kind of swing you want to replicate. Foul ball there. With his pop at the plate, everybody in the ballpark needs to be on their toes. The fielders, the fans, even the press box. Crushes this one to left, and forget about it. That is a no-doubt home run. A solo shot, his second of the night.
Leading
and
up
they
for
tack
the
onto their
Rainiers,
lead.
the
It's
shortstop,
7-1.
Isaiah.
This isn't a
Tiger
pitcher who can
Volley
overwhelm
Club.
hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. He was all
Now
over
batting,
that one.
left
Nice
fielder,
line drive
Bob
cut there. Had
Banks.
everything working smoothly on the swing. That's one to try and replicate. Next up for the Comets, Bob Banks. 2 home runs under his belt already in this game, most recently in inning number 6. Now he's looking for his 3rd dinger in this spot. This crowd should be on the edge of their seats. Wastes no time on this one. That's home run number 3 of the game. And
Now
they add a
batting,
run.
third
It's
baseman,
9-3.
Tyler.
Some homers just
Locklear.
sound different, and that's a prime example right there. That baseball was wrecked. On to first, ball game. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like Bob Banks went yard 3. So 2 down. Now the left fielder, Bob Banks,
Banks.
coming off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in. Makes contact and drives this one deep to right. Does it have the distance? On the warning track and hauls it in. Bob Banks now at the plate, looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 of 5 in that one. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Over to first, safe. Bases are empty with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Michael Hellman. The 0-1. And that's a fair ball. Around first, hustling for 2. Round second, going for 3rd. The throw to 3rd, and he's out trying for 3. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Bob Banks. And that's a base hit. All over that one. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. And we'll see if his speed becomes a factor now that he's on first. In the air to left. It falls in. That's a base hit. And it gets by. Around first, hustling for two. Not stopping. He's headed to third. The tag at third, and he is out.
Now batting.
I think he lives for opportunities like that one when he has a chance to throw. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. 2 outs, man at third. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Fly ball to left, down the line. Banks on the way over. Can't get there, and this one lands foul. So up next, Bob Banks, 1 for 3.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Bash down the right side, but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Wallops this one out towards right center.
Get up, get up.
And that one's getting out of here. Made them pay for that one. 4th home run of the series. And they tack on 3.
Now batting. Third baseman, Tyler.
2 away here, nobody on. Next up, Tyler Locklear. And it's a pop-up. Hernandez settles underneath it. And that's the ball game. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Great effort at the plate. So 2 down. Digging in for the Comets, Bob Banks. And he's got an outstanding arm. Not uncommon to see him unleash lasers from the outfield. Foul ball there. That makes a difference for opposing base runners. They know he's lurking out there, and they might hesitate to try for that extra base. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Great swing, loud contact, and a predictable result when you look at the exit velocity and launch angle. That homer was wrecked. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, hustling for 2. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. That one must have felt pure coming off the bat. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch in. Oh, and now this one is crushed way back there, and it is gone. Blasted that one out of here. Second home run of the game. The 6th of the series. And they add on. It's 2-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. That one felt good. A 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0. What a show he has put on at the plate in this ballgame. 3 homer games like this one don't come along every day. I hope he's swinging a drive.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
It's off the wall. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Into second now with nobody out. Really strong, loud contact on that swing. It didn't have enough to leave the ballpark, but it's still a very nice double.
Number 1.
Batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Bliss. Dives, but it's off the glove. No throw, and they can't get the out. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Next to hit, Bob Banks. And now he's got a shot to turn an already memorable day into an historic day with a chance to hit his 4th homer of the ball game. It's been a tremendous performance to this point, but I'm sure he'd like to put the exclamation point on top with that
Now
fourth
batting,
dinger.
left
Here's the left
fielder,
fielder,
Bob
Bob
Banks.
Banks. And he sits on the precipice of history, having already hit 4 homers in this one and looking for number 5 right here. No major leaguer has ever hit 5 homers in a single game. So this is beyond remarkable and a special moment for everyone watching this game right now. Home run. A stunning 5-homer game now. And they add to
Now
their
batting,
lead.
the first
It's a
baseman,
14-3 ball game.
Tyler Locklear.
And a base hit.
Hey, relay, 3-3.
They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now
Nice
batting,
job to knock
the
that.
left-
So digging in, Dominic Smith. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. Bases loaded, 2 down. This pitch popped up.
I got it. Take it. Take it.
Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one.